Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 99 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on spontaneity. So, yay for day 99. One more day, one more video. I finished these like over 2 months ago. I just haven't made the videos, and I haven't been focusing on spontaneity since then, although I've noticed lots of spontaneous things in my life since then. So, today was one of those spontaneous things that wasn't necessarily good, but wasn't necessarily bad either. Just kind of a learning experience. I think I get a lot of those doing these spontaneity videos. But it's my first day of training to be an ordnance worker in the temple, and I was excited about that. And we were going from one place to another, and kind of the group that I was with got a little bit separated. Elevators, stairs, different things. And I've been in the temple so many times, and I'm like, I know exactly where we're going. So I'm leading a group of people to the next place where we're going to do training, and I went to the wrong door. Like, oops. And I knew as soon as I opened the door that it was the wrong way. So I closed the door and started to walk away, but then someone inside came over and like opened the door, and I was like, to say, hey, this is the wrong door, don't go through here. And I was like, okay, I already figured that out, but I was like, okay, gotcha, no problem. So we walked around to the other side, didn't use the door. Then we're sitting in training, and then someone's apparently that was their pet peeve that we're not supposed to use that door. So we like gave everybody like a lecture about using that door, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, I used the wrong door. Like, seriously. But I should have maybe got up and apologized and said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use the wrong door. I know we're not supposed to use that door. I just got a little turn around. And when I opened it, I realized that was the wrong way, and that's why I closed it and started to walk away. I wasn't trying to like actually come through there. In fact, I didn't come through there. I just opened it and was like, oops, wrong door, and left, or tried to leave. But it was just one of those things, and I was like, well, oops. Learning experience, but I didn't go up and explain or apologize. I'm like, oh, okay. And maybe it was beneficial to the rest of the group to know that you don't use that door, because apparently it's a pet peeve of somebody else's. I mean, I don't know why they have the door when we're not supposed to use it, but they have the door there. So I'm like, cool, we have a door there, but we're not allowed to use it. So I'm like, all right, go the long way around to get to somewhere instead of the shortcut through there. And I wasn't using it as a shortcut. That wasn't my intention. I just got turned around, and I was like, well, where we're going is this way, but not through those doors apparently. So anyway, that's my spontaneous thing and my learning, and of course my not being very, I mean, I should have gone up and apologized to that person and been like, sorry, I didn't mean to trigger your pet peeve or trigger your whatever for the door. I just got turned around. And I could have said that, but I kind of just didn't want to, because instead of like addressing me, or instead of saying, okay, they told someone not to use that door when we left, he made it like a big, huge thing and told everybody. And he didn't know who did it. So he didn't like point me out and say that I'm the one that did it or something like that, which was nice. Maybe he knew I did it and just didn't point it out. But I guess he wanted to share it with everybody that was there, not just the handful of us that went that way. And they only went that way because I did. So I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, but it also is, I think, a reminder to me to not overreact to situations, because I know I overreact and I take things a little bit too far and a little bit too personally. And then it kind of, it's interesting to see someone else do that and recognize, I'm like, maybe this is an opportunity for me to learn to just not freak out about things, that some things just aren't that important. They're not that worth making that big of a deal out of. Could have been the simple correction that we had before the whole group got together. Didn't have to turn into a 5-minute, like, don't use a door lecture. And I know I've done that in my life where I just get, this pet peeve about something. And then I'm like, and then I go off on a tangent, like why I'm pissed off about something. And then I'm like, okay, it's not really you or the situation. I'm probably overreacting to this because it's something else it's triggered something else in my life. So it's just a good reminder to me, I think, also to just look at it that way and be like, okay, I can learn something from this. I can learn not to use that door for one, but I can also learn to try not to take things so personally and to try not to overreact to situations, because we're all imperfect. We all make mistakes. It's part of life. And I'm just grateful I was able to go on with the rest of my day, and it was all okay. So that's what I have for today. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe find something fun and spontaneous to do.